Alright folks, there you have it. This is where we are at. Okay? I'm take these 4 tires tomorrow to Walmart. They had to order the tires I wanted, and we're gonna probably drop the rims and tires off and let them mount them on there. I'll come back later and get those, bring them over here and put them on the truck and go for another test drive. So about 55 miles per hour, this truck starts shaking a bit, right? So it'd be nice if it was the tires, but I kind of don't think it is. I'm kind of leaning towards drive shaft maybe. I actually got under the vehicle and the actual drive shaft looks alright. I don't see any dents. The U-joints don't look too bad. A little bit of slop, but I don't think it'd make that much difference. One thing I did see is this is a 2-piece drive shaft and it's got a hanger bearing, center bearing, and the rubber on that is pretty worn. So that is more than likely where my wobble's coming from, but until I get the tires on for sure, I won't know. And we'll go from there. I mean, that hanger bearing's not that big of a deal. They used to be about 30 bucks to replace just a hanger bearing. We'll see, they may have gone up a little bit, but that's where we're sitting at. Truck sitting on blocks, that way I can take all 4 tires in. Definitely looks redneck now. So, got my wife beater on for this occasion. Now is definitely not the time to be drinking natties a whole bunch and getting under here and such. Okay. While I got this off, I'm going to go do a brake inspection, pull the drums off, see what they look like, check the brake pads. There's some wear in the rotors, just I noticed. We'll see what it looks like from there. Some grease zerts I can go ahead and hit with the grease gun while I got all this cleared out. Go ahead and hit the ones in the drive shaft, and we'll go from there. But that's what we're at. So while I'm here, we haven't actually talked about what my plans for Project Sin are. What am I going to do with this? Okay, this is a popular lowrider truck. Popular truck to put bags on, airbags, and drop to the ground. Guess what? We're not doing that. This is a 2-wheel drive, obviously. And obviously, you wouldn't want to lift a 2-wheel drive vehicle off the ground and jack it up. That would be silly. Okay, so I live out here in the country. Got a fairly rough driveway. And I go some places where it's kind of rough. What I want to accomplish is, I'm not going to put a lift on this truck. This truck is high enough the way it is. And I got some cheap Walmart tires, but those are not the tires I plan on sticking with. I'm just putting those on there to see what kind of dependability I have. But I think what I want to do is put some steel wheels on here. I mean, it's already got steel wheels. Those are factory. Those are, I think, 14x7s, maybe. Anyhow, I want to put some 14x8 rock steel wheels, 15-inch. Stick out a little farther with maybe some 235 tires. So that'll actually give the truck, I think it's either 1 inch or 2 inches, a little bit higher. Not much though. Like I said, this does not have a lift kit on it. It has a 4-cylinder. I don't want to put too big of tires that it too much strain on the motor and all that. Just something to get it down country roads. And if I want to go do something across the field over there, I don't bottom out. And I got some more traction. Okay? And the thing I found was not that bad. I think tires were like maybe $88 for some for some all-terrain tires, and the wheels were only $40 a piece. And that'll make them stick out just a little bit farther out of the truck, so I think it'll be a good cosmetic thing. I was thinking flatbed. I'll show you some pictures of what I'm trying to get, even though the tires on these pictures are bigger than what I want to go for. I was thinking flatbed with tubular bumper and some whatever, but this bed is in such good shape. No dents. The floor is good. And there's a couple holes, but nothing catastrophic whatsoever. I'd really hate to do that to the bed. So I think I'm going to keep the bed on there, and I'm going to keep this bumper. Alright, as I was saying, this bumper back here is not factory, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's got some, the original dealers got their name imprinted, so I'm pretty sure they just had some kind of special. This bumper is really solid, securely mounted to the frame. So what I may do instead of a steel flatbed is put me some steel pipe rockers, whatever you want to call it, rocker skid thing across there, and then somehow tie it in over here into this, just to give me a little more body protection, and then run it up to here. There's no stake pockets in here, so I can't really run in anything to there. I mean, I could weld it, but run it up here, run it over and around. That way I can take a kayak, strap it down to the top, put my spare tire up there, kind of make it like a expedition vehicle. If I ever wanted to go camping in it, I could put me a little foam mattress in there, throw my kayak up there, go on a camping adventure. Then the front's got a little bit. Alright, so as I was saying, front, this vehicle's been in a minor accident once upon a time. So I'm thinking tubular bumper with I've got some LED spot lamp things I might put on there that I had from my old 85 Chevy truck. I'll probably put those on here on the front bumper somewhere and run me like a hoop up across the front a little bit, just in case I hit a deer or something. That'll add some extra protection. Possibly run this up and tie into the roof rack that goes across. There's times when I want to do some fabrication, and you got to get steel, and steel comes in like 20-foot lengths. They will chop it up for you in half or whatever. But if I have something up there substantial coming out, I could put a whole 20-foot piece on there if I wanted. Alright, so we'll see. A little bit at a time. Like I said, I'll put a picture in here somewhere of somewhat where I'm wanting to go with it. But nothing crazy where I can't everyday drive it. It's still got to be an everyday driver, hopefully. I get the wheels, I'll put them on there, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.